Hello everyone, it's me, Dementic Ghastly here with another Total Drama video, as that is what I do. So today we're going to be talking about character derailment, which is a sad thing, but it is a pretty normal thing in total drama, sadly. So today we're just going to be talking about a lot of characters, derailment, just going through this list, you know. I'm probably not going to go into Redonkulous Race because I am a person who does not know that season well, and I don't do well with that. On this channel, I just try to avoid Redonkulous Race like the plague. I loved the season when I watched it. However, I can never remember the stuff that happens inside of it. So first, I would like to ask you guys, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check my community posts out because usually you can vote on what my next video will be in my community polls. However, I'm going to be on vacation, so I won't be able to do that. But when I get back, I'll probably start the polls up again. And in the fourth poll, you're able to submit your own video ideas. And if you win that poll and then win the final poll, well, your video's getting made. Or if you come close, I have some extra time on my hands, you know? We'll see, because thank God school is starting back up for me, so gotta get my college done. Anyway, let's get started. Alejandro, how the heck did he lose to Mal? How did he lose like a... This guy's a twig. I could snap him in half. I guess this is total drama logic, though. I wouldn't say Beth's, and no, this is not a tier list thing, but this is just a way to get my thoughts together on each character. Well, Beth's isn't really derailment, however, it's like, why is she cheating so much? Like, that's kind of crazy, girl. Blatantly doesn't go through any derailment. Cody... Okay, so he doesn't really go through very much, however, there are little things I point out, like when he takes that picture, when Tyler takes that picture of him with Gwen, that was creepy as hell, and it just kind of came out of nowhere, because he was like, he wasn't really creepy that whole season, except for that point, and it's just like, whoa, okay, what the hell? Are we trying to, like, reinforce the fact that, you know, he deserves to be sexually assaulted by Sierra? Is that why we're doing this? Courtney gets the bad end of the stick a lot. Good heavens, she was pretty proper and she always played by the rules. That was like her thing, and then you were just like, okay, so what if we make her a complete control freak, which she already had the signs of that, but with Duncan, she got like worse somehow. Bridget, kissing the pole was the only bad thing she did. Like, you'd think that, you know, she'd be more loyal. But, you know, you need to show off how, like, attractive and seductive the villain is, I guess. So I don't mind it too much. DJ didn't really go off of derailment. Yeah, I'm just putting them in random things here. But DJ didn't really go into any derailment. He just, like, they just amplified his personality. It was like friggin' Doki Doki Literature Club. They amplified the things that were already there. So, poor guy just got cursed, and that is why he was derailed, because now he is a completely slapstick joke. Duncan? Oh, Duncan is... Holy crap, you went from, I don't care, that's why I'm cool, to I care too much about trying to look cool. Plus, you know, him cheating on Courtney, him just being genuinely an asshole. At least they got rid of the fact that he was sexist in the first season. Ezekiel haters who like Duncan tell me what? He was so sexist in the first season. They changed that out. However, he got really weird. They lessened his sexism, but he's still really like, sheesh, whew. And I guess there's like a little bit of edgy to that. Total Drama is supposed to be edgy. However, what the heck was Duncan in All-Stars? Also, dude, you are adult. Why do you think he would be going to juvie? You were too old for that. Eva didn't go through anything. Chris McLean kind of got derailed, as in he started to go less from, like, apathetic to more like, I want them to die. I want to see the blood pool down from their bodies. It's like, he started to want them to die instead of just being, okay if they die. And he wasn't really even that okay with them dying. He was more like, oh gosh, we're gonna get something bad. A bad thing is gonna happen if we let this happen. Chef Hatchet got derailed in the reboot. Yeah, that was something. Derailed as in, this isn't the chef that we know. He's so much lighter now. It's like they decided to take the total Dramarama version of him. Maybe those two, like, universes are connected. Who knows? Ezekiel went through one of the worst derailments in history. This character had so much potential, and you just threw it away to make him a Lord of the Rings joke. And then you decide not to undo it like every other thing that you guys undo. You undo all the good things, like how Duncan and Courtney's relationship was like okay once, how Trent and Gwen's relationship was good once, and you just decide to get rid of that, and then for this, you keep him as this, and you leave the audience wondering whether he's going to be okay or not. However, if you guys have watched my Ezekiel videos, because I've done a few on his lore and stuff like that, you'll know that Ezekiel does have a happy ending according to the creators. But still, good heavens, what the hell was that, guys? Jeff had small derailments in action, started to become like Chris. Then they got better. I wouldn't say that he had a derailment in Redonkulous Race, but he was a lot dumber. Gwen. You started to not really care about people's feelings. You were very sarcastic. Then you were really sweet. You really had a lot of friends there and everything. But kissing Duncan wasn't your best move. You should have talked to Courtney. However, you can't really blame her. I don't think this was too out of character for her to, like, avoid confrontation. Sheesh, guys, though. That was, whew. And then All-Stars, she was so desperate to get Courtney back, and the only derailment there was that, she was like, okay, I need to get Courtney's favor back, and I will do anything for it, and also that sorts of stuff. Also, the fact that Gwen always needs a love interest. Like, when she kissed Cam, I'm just like, oh, here we go again. Harold doesn't go through derailment. I think his thing in World Tour, unlike some of the others, was so well written, because that is such a Harold thing to do. Heather doesn't really go through derailment, other than the stupid thing she does in All-Stars, which gets her eliminated. But, everybody was derailed in All-Stars. That's completely fine. Let's put all of you guys there. Let's put Chef here. Izzy doesn't get derailed. Justin only gets better, but, like, he doesn't have much screen time. Katie and Sadie don't have enough screen time to get derailed. Lashana? I mean, none of the things that she does can really be counted as derailment, just more like, oh, what the frick type things, Lindsay gets so much dumber in All-Stars. She was starting to get smarter in action. That was like her peak right there. However, I think that we should also look at the fact that, she might have voted herself off on purpose. Which is a huge theory that I personally believe in. Noah only gets better. Owen just, like, the only derailment he got was that he had to be there, and they just made it so that he had to be there. And, like, he could have gone earlier and just, like, stayed out, Sierra and All-Stars was insane, man. That was the sign that All-Stars was going to be the crappy season. Tyler, or Trent, my bad. I was looking at Tyler because I'm like, what derailment did Tyler go into? Tyler faced no derailment, other than the fact that he got screwed over in both seasons he was in. So he was screwed over in the first place. I don't think that counts as derailment. Trent, what the hell? This is like the worst derailment in total drama history. What happened to you, bro? Bro forgot to take his meds. The paranoia was insane, and if you don't know, Action, that was the last time we saw Trent, and the last time we saw Trent, or we did see Trent after that, but it wasn't, you know, very much of him. What was that? Why are you suddenly, like, really paranoid and freaking out over everything? And Maria doesn't have enough okay, she has got too much of a personality to derail her. I should say that. B is fine. Brick is fine. Cameron gets really dumb in All Stars. Like, how you're the one who diagnosed him with this. Why the frick don't you notice there's something wrong with him? Plus, you're his best friend, you freaking idiot. Dakota? I think she only kind of went up with that, to be honest. I thought she kind of... She was pretty okay. She didn't really get derailed. Dawn didn't get derailed. Joe was kind of reduced to just fighting with Heather. Lightning was... Lightning, so he's fine. Mal and Mike and Mal, that was the huge, like, oh god, we have to talk. I can't even talk about that. I've probably talked about him in other... Watch my other videos. I can't talk about him right now. Sam was used as Owen 2.0 in All-Stars. Scott got better in All-Stars. He actually didn't get worse, which is amazing when you think about it. Hold on, I'm gonna move. Okay. Stacy can't get worse. She was only in one episode. Zoe, well, she was in two, actually. Zoe got more of a damsel in distress self-insert Mary Jane in this second season. However, she was just really clueless in that season. There was something clearly wrong, and I'm not sure how she didn't get it. Amy was meh. Beardo didn't change at all. Dave was a huge derailment. I didn't like him in the first place, but I knew a good portion of people who did like him in like the first episodes. I didn't. I'm gonna say it, I didn't like him at all. But I know a lot of people who he was ruined at the end, especially at the very end. That was actually an insane ending to his story. Maybe he was killed by the bear too, we don't know. Ella was fine. Jasmine was fine. Leonard, good heavens, if Leonard like got like any storyline where he figured out that he wasn't a wizard, that'd be insane. Max was not derailed. Rodney. Why did I say Scarlet? It's Rodney. Rodney was okay. Rodney was fine. He was decent. Because he wasn't great in the first place. Okay, so I've got nothing against Rodney appreciators. The thing is, I think he's a one-trick pony, and he needed a little bit more. Sammy was derailed as in she should have gone farther because she had like the potential to make it to final like 4, maybe 2, maybe 1. Scarlet got like the most out of random, oh, suddenly I'm evil, except, you know, we all saw it coming. We just didn't see it coming like I was always evil. We just thought she snapped. I thought she snapped. That was weird. Sean. So you were great that season. However, the little thing with Jasmine and being like, oh, I'm not gonna share the money, that's just cruel, bro. Sky. Oh, Sky. You weren't really derailed, other than the fact that your entire personality started to become about Dave in like the final episode. Oh man, Dave found out my secret. What am I gonna do? Oh no, he's trying to kill me now. And I mean, like, that's a good point actually. If someone was trying to kill you, I'd be afraid too. Speaking of Dave, Dave. Sugar, she's derailed as in the fact that they were like, oh, we need a villain. Because there is no true villain of Pocatello Island. Topher was fine. No derailment there. Axel, okay, so I like the Rip Axel thing. However, I don't like how they did it. I think that them making out was a little bit too much. They just became Jeff and Bridget. However, I think that we should have... She had more potential. Maybe she'll have in season 3, though. We don't know. Bowie had... He actually didn't have derailment. He was more like, ooh, I gotta play differently now. I don't want to cheat. I have to choose between Raj or cheating. Caleb got some screen time. Chase never gets better. Yeah. Damien, it was the fact that I got out pretty early, I'd say is kind of derailment, as he just like, what? How do you lose the... Why didn't you show that on screen? Okay, Emma, you know, she had more of a chance. She just became like, I'm all about Chase and I, which she was kind of like that in the first season, but you know, it got super annoying in the second season when she realized the fact that, you know, he wasn't really doing it for her. He didn't really help her. Julia was fine. She got better. Scary Girl got derailment, as in she got one... Actually, I don't even know what to call her thing. I don't think it's derailment. I think it's just character change. It's not character growth either. It's just character change. Millie mid. Millie was mid. Millie was just kind of like, and yes, none of these things are ordered for any reason. These are just places that I could put the characters. Millie, I did not expect that mean thing of you in the second season. That was crazy. But I could see her doing that in a panic. MK was great. Nichelle? Good heavens. How are you so stupid? You're like a movie star and you seriously fell for a fake contract. Like, you should be reading these all the time. Priya was just like, I don't know, I think she's being a little bit cruel to Caleb. I think that might have been something. Raj was great. Wayne was great. Poor Z had to deal with a love drama. Ripper, you know, he had a little bit more, but I think he improved due to Axel in a lot of ways. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, all that sort of stuff. I probably said that. Just share it with your friends and family, maybe your dog. Also, make sure to go outside, drink some water, compliment someone's hair, and make the world a little bit of a better place. Goodbye!